2020 Corolla with a 1.8 liter. I'm doing the air filter and cabin filter replacement. So the air filter's right here. You got to remove these clips right here. Just back these off right here. Here and here. You can use your fingers to pop them backwards. And then you want to lift the front up because it has these tabs in the back right here. So what you want to do is lift up this side over here, lift it up and pull it straight out towards you. And then those little pins should come out of their little holes, and then you could come down here and grab the filter and just kind of slide it out. It could be a tight fit, but you know, it's not too bad. There's our filter. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my new filter. There's this one right here. This is just like a generic replacement. There's my part number. I'll link a filter in the description box. So you'll just slide your filter in. This like gaskety rubber part goes on top. Once that's in, we're gonna just put those back end tabs in their little slots right here. Make sure your filters, sometimes it doesn't want to go in all the way, so make sure it's in all the way around. We'll get these in. All right, and then we're gonna close this, and then just slide these over. These shouldn't be too hard to slide back over, but if they are, maybe something's not lined up right. But that's how you do your air filter. Now I'm gonna move to the cabin filter. So open the glove box so you can get your stuff out if you need to. Set it to the side. There's a little plunger, dampener, whatever you want to call it over here. You just pull this off. You just use your finger and slide it off. And you could just let it rest and do whatever it wants to do. Then we're gonna squeeze the sides of this glove box on each side. And then at the same time you squeeze them, you lower it down. And like that. If it comes off the hinges on the bottom like that, you could just put them back on later. It's real easy. You just put them back on. It's not too bad. So also, if your plunger's broke or missing, I'm gonna put a part number on the end of the video to get a new one. All right, so here's the cabin filter. This is the door, and notice it says up on it. Sometimes a cabin filter will say up, and you just put the up arrow as well as that up arrow up. You're gonna open this, just squeeze the tabs on the side. You'll slide this tray out. Notice it says up right there as well. I think the filter I have doesn't say up. It just says it has airflow, and then it says it has an arrow pointing for airflow. I'll show you what I mean. But this will come out. You just take this out of the tray, and I'll put a link in the description for this one as well. All right, so you get your tray. Now you get your new cabin filter. Now this cabin filter doesn't say up with an arrow. It just says airflow. Now pointing down, so this will just point down because the airflow is going down towards the fan, and the fan's right underneath this tray. So even though that other arrow says up, this is going to be pointing down. If your filter only has an arrow that points up and there's no airflow written on it, then you would point it up just as this tray. I know that's confusing and silly, but that's just how it is. So I'm going to point this down because it's saying for the airflow. So airflow goes down. So I'm gonna put this in right here. Even though it says up. All right, enough talking about the arrows. All right, so we get this in, get it in. It should fit in there like just about perfect. Just kind of, you know, work it, and then you'll slide this tray in. This should go in fine. Sometimes they're a problem. You have to take them out and put them back in a few times to get it right. We're gonna put this tray back on. What you want to do, what I do is I just slide the left side on first. I just put it in the tabs, and then just slide this over here like that, and then it should just click into place, no problem. Like I said, the tray might give you a hard time. If you're having a hard time putting that lid on, something's wrong. So just take out the tray and put it back in until you get it right. We'll just slide this back on these hinges right here. Just line that up. Sometimes you got to push a little hard to make it clip on. Just try not to break anything. And then here's the dampener, plunger, whatever you want to call it. This just slides over, and that's it, guys. That's how you do your cabin filter. So check the description for links, and here's a part number for the dampener if it's broke or missing. Mine was missing on this. I had to get one. All right, thanks for watching.